Hello, this is Bilal Siddiqui and you're watching Khuaab Library Project. So we just finished the first surah or first chapter of the Quran. Now this is the second chapter and this is the longest chapter of the Quran. So you need to bear with me. What we'd be doing is that we'd be covering this surah in a lot of many chapters. So we try to keep it in a way that it's 5 ayahs each. So every single video would be 5 ayahs each. So it has 286 verses or 286 ayahs. So all would be divided by 5, and the videos would be made in accordance with that. Just wanted to clear it out, right? So for example, this video would be named something like, so this is still Juz 1 because we'll be covering the part which is in Juz 1. So there are chapters, there are surahs which actually extend to more than one Juz. So this surah is one of the prime examples. It actually goes up to the third Juz. So this number 1 would be changing within this surah even. But the chapter, so it's 1, first Juz. Now this is the second surah of Quran. And today we'll be covering in this video the verses 1 to 5, right? So this would be the naming of this video, right? So this is a bit of an explanation of how this word goes on. So and just like guidance. So this is the official start of this chapter. So if we start off from here, Alif Lam Mim. This is because this is written in its actual way in which the Quran is, because no one knows the actual meaning of this ayah. So these are names of 3 Arabic letters, Lam, Mim. The 29 surahs of the Quran begin with separate alphabetic letters like these, and from individual letter up to 5. Various interpretations have been offered. It is sufficient to mention 2 here. These are indicated to the Arabs who first heard the Quran, and the Quran consists of letters and words of their own language, although are superior to any speech of their own. Being of divine origin, they are an exclamatory device intended to arrest the listener's attention, similar to the custom of starting poems with an emphatic no or indeed exegetes normally added after expounding their theories. God knows best, right? So no one knows what these words actually mean. They are just added in start of the Quran. No one knows what these actually mean, right? Second, this is the scripture in which there is no doubt, containing guidance for those who are mindful of God, who believe in the unseen. So after this, the Arabic construction la rayba fihi carries more than one meaning, including there is nothing dubious about in it, and it is not to be doubted as regard its origin or contents, right? So those who are mindful of God. So there will be a lot of Arabic verbs which are like intended to be understood here. Who are mindful of God. The root in this morphological form has been the meaning of being mindful of being wary of something. The opposite of being mindful of God is to ignore him or have no reference to him in your thought, feeling, or action. This is a fundamental concept about God and the believer's relation to him. Many translators render the term as those who fear God. But it's an overexpression of the term and does not correctly convey the meaning of the concept, which is a very common one in the Quran. And the last one, which is who believe in the unseen. So this is also a very important aspect of when we'll be covering Quran, because there will be a lot of times where this point is mentioned, that those who believe in God. What is beyond their perception, literally absent. This applies to the nature of God, the hereafter, historical information not witnessed, etc. Right? So this is like 2 ayahs. Moving forward, fear God, keep up the prayer. So this is continuing from the previous one. Keep up the prayer and give up what we have provided for them, those who believe in the revelation sent down to you and in what was sent before you, those who have firm faith in the hereafter. Such people are following their Lord's guidance, and it is they who will prosper. Such people are following their Lord's guidance, and it is they who will prosper. So those who keep up the prayer. So let's understand what does it mean by that. So we have just covered till here, and in this video we'll not be going forward. This part is regular regular and proper performance of the formal prayer salah as taught by the Prophet Muhammad. So this is talking about the daily prayers that the Muslims have to pray. Yunfikuna, which is B in the Arabic of the Quran, literally means spend on others in good cause in the way of God. So where it was telling that spend in the way of God, so that's like Yunfikuna. The basic meaning of azab is to restrain from doing wrong, extended to mean anything difficult or painful, punishment, famine. See Majaz al-Quran. So if we go back, this C was mentioned here. Okay, so C was not mentioned in our time. So this is going to be it. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.